of the Barber Circuit and Museum in Alabama, the USA. He's got a whole collection of bikes and cars associated with me, and a corner of the museum is devoted to that. But he has possibly the largest collection of motorcycles, certainly, in the world, and a superb circuit. So it's rather nice that he's sent this vehicle over, and it's staying here until the revival.
Okay, very good. And you're so here representing. You're driving one of your old cars must feel very good, but of course we all know that you're kind of cross codes famously. One of the few people to do that successfully. But what about rallying? What does rallying mean to you? Is that sort of a different magical dark art?
Rallying is something I watch other people do. Yeah. I think it's it's an art in itself, and you've watched the developments of rallying over the years. It's good to see that it's picking up its publicity and its attention now again, because I think it has a lot to offer. And like all forms of motorsport, in the end it actually does offer something to the world at large, in that it does actually assist in developing cars and certainly exciting people. So I think rallying is special. No, for me, I'm afraid it was three wheels. How I started as a passenger, hanging out the side of my dad's sidecar, trying to hold the third wheel down, which was all by accident, in that we turned up at a race meeting. His passenger didn't turn up, so 14-year-old John got the orders in the sidecar there. You've seen it done before.
Yeah.
We got disqualified.
Did you?
Yeah. I was too young. But then it was two wheels. And a little lad came up to me and said, "Oh, why do you change to four wheels?" And I could have given him a long story of all the real reasons, but I gave him a story associated with another world champion, Mike Hawthorne. I was at a dinner with him, a Sportsman of the Year dinner, in 1958. He'd just won the world championship. And he came along and he said, "Have you tried a car, John?" I said, No. He said, "Try a car." He said, "They stand up easier." So I told him that's the reason I changed.
You never look back. Now, tell us a little bit about why. Obviously, we're here at the Richard Burns Foundation stall, and after this, we've got other guests coming along, and come and have a look at some of the lovely memorabilia from the 2001 World Rally Champion Richard Burns that we all miss. But tell us a little bit about the charity that the money from this weekend is going to, if you wouldn't mind, the Headway charity.
Well, Henry was at school, a school called Worth, and we had the service for Henry at Worth Abbey, and we asked for there to be no flowers but donations to Headway, because Henry had had massive head injuries which were instantaneous. But the fact remains is it could have been somewhat less, and you would have needed all support in the world. So we thought, when you look at the statistics, that the majority of the persons who Headway help are below 26 years of age, you think, this is a worthy cause. So I looked for some capital projects. I didn't want it to go into a big pot of money with a hole in the bottom and it siphoned away. I wanted something physical to be there. So we spoke to Headway of Tunbridge Wells, and they had been relocating their facilities because of a hospital redevelopment. And what happened there, they wanted to have a new workshop and meeting place in the garden built, and also